Good morning, everybody. Emerson Lehman here from the WBAY newsroom. We're taking a live look over the Fox River, looking into the Bay of Green Bay at the Leo Frigo Bridge, where you can see northbound traffic flowing fairly smoothly. There is an issue in southbound traffic, however, as crews are continuing to monitor a crash. They're working to clean up a crash that has closed down those southbound lanes of the Leo Frigo Bridge right now. We got this notice from the Green Bay Police Department that came in that crash happening at 7:45 this morning, a multi-vehicle crash taking place there, and we are continuing to monitor what happened. They're suggesting that drivers that use I-43 southbound near Atkinson to take alternate routes this morning. The downtown bridges to cross the river are available. They're saying there's no word on what caused this incident or if there were any injuries known at this time. But we're going to take a look at the scene right now, courtesy of the Wisconsin DOT cameras here that are available. And as you can see, a huge backup here with several vehicles involved. You can see there's a container-like truck there, as well as some type of vehicle with a trailer involved. Several vehicles up on that left side of the screen up against the wall there. Again, these are in the southbound lanes just before crossing the Leo Frigo Bridge. This is near Atkinson Drive in Green Bay this morning. So again, what we know from Green Bay Police, this incident reported just around 7:45 o'clock this morning. Again, no word on any injuries at this time or what caused this multi-vehicle crash, but as you can see, several emergency responders on the scene there. Green Bay Police, you can see several fire trucks with Green Bay Metro Fire. There's an ambulance there in the distance as well. Again, we will work to confirm if there were any injuries, what those injuries may have been. We're still very in the preliminary stages here right now, but again, the Wisconsin DOT camera is giving us this look. I-43 at Atkinson Drive southbound, where police asking drivers to avoid this route. So hopefully if you take this route and you have not left for work yet, left for your plans for the day, you can plan accordingly. Use those downtown bridges to avoid this incident. You can see there's a tow truck there hauling one of those vehicles that was involved, that white vehicle at the top of your screen, away right now. So again, we're going to pull these bullets back up here for you to see. You can see the information provided here. Multi-vehicle crash. It happened around 7:45 this morning. I-43 southbound near Atkinson Drive on the Leo Frigo Bridge. Again, drivers are being advised to use alternate routes this morning so those crews can do their jobs safely, get that all cleaned up, and use the downtown bridges if you need to cross the river this morning. No word yet, again, on any injuries at this time, but again, we can see several first responders on the scene there, crews working to get that all cleaned up this morning as we take another look at the entrance there, really, to the bridge just off of Atkinson there. And you can see there is a container truck up on the right-hand side that has a police vehicle blocking it. There's another type of container, like whether that be a trailer or a smaller container truck on the left side. There was a vehicle that was pinned up against that wall when we saw it earlier. They were able to remove that vehicle from the scene. So several vehicles involved in this. And as you can see, they're trying to get the vehicles that are stuck there through that passageway, just that one tight passageway right now that is available for drivers. So if you are able to, it is suggested that you choose a different route this morning, avoid the southbound lanes crossing the Leo Frigo Bridge as those crews continue to clean up this morning. Aisha Morales has been tracking this all in First Alert Traffic. She's going to be bringing you the latest updates on Action 2 News mid-morning. That'll be coming up at 9 o'clock this morning. And Chief Meteorologist Steve Beylon will be jumping on here in about 10 minutes with a look at your Thursday morning forecast. Another cold one out there, so make sure you're bundling up if you're headed out the door. But again, if you are traveling this morning, make sure that you are avoiding the southbound lanes, crossing the Leo Frigo Bridge. As you can see here, we take another look at the camera there. They are able to get some vehicles through. However, as you can see how backed up that is right now due to the cleanup taking place on the bridge. Traffic significantly impacted this morning, so expect delays if you do need to cross that way. And again, Green Bay Police asking for individuals to choose a different route this morning. If you can use one of the downtown bridges to get over the Fox River, that would be your best bet to avoid this large backup taking place as crews continue to work to clean up this multi-vehicle crash on the Leo Frigo Memorial Bridge this morning. Thank you so much for tuning in for this quick update. Just wanted to jump on here, give you all a first alert if you are still headed out the door this morning to make sure to plan accordingly and make changes to those plans as we continue to monitor the situation taking place there on the Leo Frigo Bridge. Again, Emerson Lehman here at the First Alert Digital News Desk inside our WBAY newsroom, tracking this incident this morning in First Alert Traffic. Aisha Morales, our First Alert Traffic anchor, of course, tracking this up in our studio as well. She'll be coming up on Action 2 News mid-morning at 9 o'clock, joining Chief Meteorologist Steve Beylon. So we're going to leave this camera up for a moment, let you take this in. Steve will be jumping on here at about 8:30 with a look at your First Alert weather for your Thursday as well. As we can see here, they're getting these last few vehicles through, and then it looks as though there's a break in the traffic there in the southbound lane. So they're working to get this all cleaned up. The entire left lane's completely blocked there. You can see construction crews all sweeping up the material, trying to get that scene cleared. There's an ambulance that's leaving the scene right now as well. Looks like pulling away there. Again, no word on any injuries involved in this crash right now. Green Bay Police were not able to share that information with us. All that they were able to share was that this crash took place at 7:45 this morning in the southbound lanes on I-43 near Atkinson Drive. Again, a multi-vehicle crash. We could see several of those vehicles involved in that crash as the cleanup was taking place there. Drivers being advised to use alternate routes this morning, use those downtown bridges if you need to get across the Fox River. And yeah, again, no word on any injuries at this time as this crash cleanup continues there on the Leo Frigo Bridge, but they've got that right lane kind of swept up so that they could get traffic through that area right now. And we see a few wreckers and different crews in there trying to get things cleaned up, get the debris cleaned up. Of course, there's incidents of some sort. There may be glass shards, different pieces of debris on the roadway. Of course, crews don't want those cutting any tires, things of that nature. So they're going to do their best to get that all cleaned up in a timely manner. And we will bring you First Alert updates as they become available as well, as we take another live look here at that crash scene taking place right now. The right lane again opened up as police and first responders and a tow truck arriving to the scene here now as well. They continue to work there. Tight confines, of course, on the Leo Frigo Bridge. So you got walls on both sides, not a lot of shoulder as you enter that bridge. So more challenging conditions perhaps for the crews out there working at this scene right now. But they are doing a great job to try and get that all cleared up for you so that traffic can continue. And we will continue to First Alert you again. Make sure to join Aisha and Steve on Action 2 News mid-morning coming up at 9 o'clock. Steve will be jumping on here again as well coming up at 8:30 with a look at your Thursday First Alert forecast. Thanks so much for joining us. Emerson Lehman here at the WBAY Digital News Desk. Have a great Thursday, everybody.